Abuja on that day. Yes. We have seen their propaganda. Yes. It is because it's NSAS. I'm the one who started NSAS. Come and hold me responsible for it. I started NSAS at the police headquarters before everybody joined me. Nnamdi Kanu responded on NSAS the day they started killing people indiscriminately. It was his own response to stop them from those, and that remains in Nigeria's history as it was. So, whichever it is, whatever it is that it will take, we don't care. And I'll say just a few more things and I will leave. We have called on all the Southeastern politicians who in the daytime say that they want Nnamdi Kanu free. At night, they go and sit up free him. We have called all of them. I have tried to meet them. I've asked Soludo to come out and join us.
All of them.
This is the time to put their mouth where their leg is.
All of them.
Or put their leg where their mouth is.
All of them.
I've called on Oti, who is his home state governor. All of them have entered what they call radio silence. But we will make it happen. And after Nnamdi Kanu is free, we will get back to other businesses. Because, as you all know, Nigeria is unfinished business. And we are here to finish the Nigerian business.
Please, I just want to give you the way they operate. How they operate is that they are going to sponsor some persons here, and the persons will start discouraging your people, telling you the reason why you should not come. Now, we have informed them. They said that we should bring a letter informing them where we are going to start, telling them the dates, telling them the place to cover. So we have submitted the letter. They are aware to give us security. Now, you also know that what they normally do is, when they see that we are working towards,
they will stop it. You can't be fighting for self-determination and you won't expect the government and their agents to infiltrate you. The government knows that your intention is noble, or your noble intention is against their feeding bottle, which is Nigeria. In that sense, they want to break you. They will be selling the agenda of you possibly becoming violent, considering the history of Nigeria, when Nigeria had to, have that genocidal war, where millions were killed. So it's easier to sell the propaganda of, these guys who are peacefully waving flags, singing, dancing, demanding for a referendum for Biafra. They are not attacking anybody, causing any form of public disorder. Oh, if we don't do something about them, they are going to cause another war. So what? What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? The idea of having a peaceful association, right, is lawful, even before your law. So, what is the job of the government? Is to ensure that the moment you notice that some people are trying to hijack that peaceful idea, your job is to track those who are trying to hijack it if it's not you, right? And expose them and say, we caught these guys, and they said they are a member of your organization, and say, no, we don't know them. No, they are not us. We are not violent. We do not have any means of attacking the same people that we intend to actually fight for. No, it's not us. So the right thing is government will just say, just be careful, okay? Because you are not doing anything illegal. But you see all these guys who are trying to infiltrate you to cause trouble, they've been arrested, and you've denied them as your members, so we'll go and deal with them. But no. What do you think will happen when the government is the ones who are actually sponsoring those to infiltrate you? And if you refuse the effect of that infiltration, then maybe they should just take your leader and then put him away. And in his absence, where there is a possible lacuna, a gap, let's fill the gap with these infiltrators so that we can now give this their association, their group, our own sort of identity, which is the identity we have to sell to everybody and say, see, we told you, they will be dangerous. Look at what they are doing right now. We are powerless, so we don't even know. We are doing our best to stop all these ones who are causing all this trouble, making all of, you know what I mean? Like, we are doing our best. It's just that they have become terrorists to drive the narrative of why this peaceful gathering is actually not a threat to Nigeria, but a threat to those who are feeding off Nigeria. If Nigeria should follow the path of let us go our separate ways, a lot of them will lose their feeding bottle. And I'm talking about in a big way. So how can they prevent all of that? Demonize them. Pretend that you are doing your best to solve the problem. But the thing is that those of you who are asking us to free this guy, you don't understand the damages he has caused. He has brainwashed our youth. Our youth are now asking for Biafra. Some of them are saying that they are ready to die for Biafra. Do you understand what that means? So you don't know this thing. That's why we can't release him. But we are releasing the terrorists because, you know, those ones, they are not trying to break Nigeria. Those ones are just terrorists. You know? So what are you even like saying? Does that even make any sense to any sensible person to say, well, yeah, forget about that one? What do you mean forget about that one? Everything matters right now. You can't cherry pick and say, forget that one. Let's talk about this one. I say, what are you talking about? Forget about what? A Nigerian way. It is cooking. Let that guy finish.
Normally do is when they see that we are working towards positive way of getting land account, they will sponsor some persons. Either in the social media and physically to discourage you. Please don't allow anybody to discourage you. Now, who are from the line person in the line. I proud. I have gone to before. No. So when we get this weekend, then all one living on Lagos, you have to mobilize Wadia. All one living on the child, you don't mobilize Wadia. Yes. Why we are saying this thing is this, and Sowore told you something. That place they call it Kaiji. If you hear that there is one of their brothers they arrested either in any part of the state in the east, the person is not dead. They take them Kaiji in Wawa in Niger State. That place is another one altogether. The worst of it is that when we go to court, file action in court, get judgments. They will not obey because my dear brother, the time to fight it is now. Now. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes. Now. Yes. It's not the color today. Maybe another person tomorrow. Yes. I can tell you, I can comfortably tell about 20 persons. I have filed their matter. They are still there. If you go there, see how your own brothers, not in absolute, they don't, husband and wife, please, let us make it a reality. Thank and God bless you. Time. Okay, it is 7 a.m. dot. Don't be late, leave on time, get there on time. On that note, I shall turn over the microphone to Mr. Sowore to conclude the address.
The venue of this protest is Aso Rock Villa. But the convergence where we gather is the Fountain Square. But because of what might be, we will still have some internal strategy to have multiple places to approach the city from. Yes, sir. but you should be around that area, around the central business district is what we call it. So at the Federal Capital Territory. I call it Federal Capital of Thieves.
Yes.
Yes. But 7 a.m. please. We are also asking if you have any of your brothers who want to travel to come, please provide them accommodation.
No problem.
Can stay with you. Or anybody needs accommodation, transportation. We also use it to call on transporters across the country.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to come and you are sure, give them free transport to Abuja and back.
We'll do that.
And we want to make it clear, it is a peaceful protest. But it's also their job to make it peaceful. But it's a peaceful protest. Thank you very much. Oh, please. We also will let you know that we are going to protest at that Wawa Barracks prison. Wawa Barracks prison is very close to Nigeria Dam in Niger State. Everywhere an innocent person is detained unlawfully, illegally, and unjustly, because there are some detentions that they claim are legal,
Yes.
but they are unlawful.
Yes, sir.
I am not a lawyer, my lawyers know. Yes. But a detention can be legal, even lawful, but unjust.
Yes.
I am on the side of the unjust part of any form of prosecution of persecution.
We'll be leaving now because they are waiting us at Kugo Furniture.
Okay,
so we want to go there and address them as well.
So, Sowore gagezo. So, I know saying rubbish at the sing. But did you notice something which I've always wanted to ask, by the way, but now I can ask? Did you notice that the energy in that gathering for Nnamdi Kanu, does that remind you what really got most of these guys upset about Nnamdi Kanu? I'm talking about the criminals, political class, who understands that this issue of Biafra talk, marginalization, this and that, is purely political. So keeping Nnamdi Kanu is obviously just political as well. A prisoner of conscience, the one they believe that they have, turned to a devil in the eyes of some by accusing him of the crimes that is not by any means, involved. But you see the energy that when people have the chance to talk about Nnamdi Kanu and their passion for Biafra, the Igbos generally, they will completely demystify or rubbishes some of this propaganda idea of, Nnamdi Kanu is not popular anymore. Nnamdi Kanu can't control them and he can't talk to people anymore. You have no idea. Now, this might sound like, oh yeah, they are going to put a target on the back of the Igbos. When have they ever removed the target on the back of the Igbos? Is that not what is fueling the support for this realization of the Biafra itself? Why the people, as much as they have been so traumatized or brutalized or bullied to silence, in order not to openly express their, their joy, their wish of leaving this contraption at any given opportunity. So the silence of these people is considered as, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is not this or that, but you are about to witness a shock. And it is a shock that somehow is good that you are witnessing it unfold. Because there are some of you who believes that it's not going to happen. But you see the energy that when people have the chance to talk about Nnamdi Kanu and their passion for Biafra, the Igbos generally, they will completely demystify or rubbishes some of this propaganda idea of, Nnamdi Kanu can't control them and he can't talk to people anymore. You have no idea. Now, this might sound like, oh yeah, they are going to put a target on the back of the Igbos. When have they ever removed the target on the back of the Igbos? Is that not what is fueling the Biafra itself? Why the people, as much as they have been so traumatized or brutalized or bullied to silence, in order not to openly express their, their joy, their wish of leaving this contraption at any given opportunity. So the silence of these people is considered as, oh, Nnamdi Kanu is not this or that, but you are about to witness a shock. And it is a shock that somehow is good that you are witnessing it unfold. Because there are some of you who believes that it's not going to happen. Because why? It's not because people won't turn up. It is because you believe that the criminal APC, Egbekegbe, will use every means to go after the people. For example, they may decide that they should start demolishing markets in Abuja now. Remember, we're a weekend. They may decide to say, okay, you know what? All of you that did it, that shut your, locked your shop on so day, you know what I mean now? We are shutting you down. We are increasing this also money, rent land, and anything. And those they are going to call personally. You are going to see a lot of things unfold in the coming days. But one thing you should never do is to join the bandwagon that believes that this is a distraction. Distraction from what? On the 20th of, why did they choose October 20? The day we are always using to remember you. When was the last time you actually went out there to remember those who they killed during the NSAS? And what do you even plan to do on the 20th of October, by the way? Do you plan on remembering these people that they killed and those they've killed after on the 20th of October by moving out to demand for justice for them? What about those who are still in detention up till now because of the NSAS? Do you know that there are still like about tens of people still in detention because of just NSAS 5 years after? Do you even remember them? So what's your plan? Oh, Sowore is using, why is he picking that day? Instead of him to choose another day, he wanted to make the day about himself. He wanted all that rubbish, man. God save, God help you. But to me, when I see people who are actually doing something, genuinely not just talking about the injustice, they are doing something about it. And you can be an armchair critic in that sense, right? But I cherish them, I have to say, because an innocent man is being unjustly locked up, denied judicial access like it should be. He's being held hostage by the state while you watch them wine and dine with armed terrorists. So where is that moral justification for you to insist that asking for his release is because somebody needs that attention? Asking for his release is a distraction. Distraction from what? What do you plan to do on that day? You have nothing planned. You're just probably going to follow the trend and you change your profile picture and that's it. We'll go back on and continue to monitor these whole unjust things happening, right? Just saying. But going forward, anyway, we look forward to that. Okay. And at the end of the day, all right, we are going to come back here possibly and sing this.
Onyedu Icon, Omeriwo Nindizu, Oniya, Abakare, Mama Bawora, Unapuri Meri Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two, now Python that's a three. Unapuri Meri Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two. Na Python that's the three. Unapuri Meri Nandi bu Onyedu Icon, Omeriwo Nindizu, Ondiroya, Abakare, Mama Bawora, Unapuri Meri Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two. Now Python that's the three. Unapuri Meri Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two. Now Python that's the three. Unapuri Meri Nandi win the war. Python that's one, Python that's two. Now Python that's the three. Unapuri Meri Nandi.
Let's go a bit forward to another story of happenings. A footballer has returned, and the local government elections held by the sole administrator seems to have been upheld. There's an issue. is the issue of revenue between two local government areas, Oyibo and there's another one, Eche, called Eche local government. So they are fighting over who has the right to collect money from the cyclist, the motorist, as their revenue. So it now led to a clash. So in the midst of all of that, one of them got interviewed. But before we go to that, right? Just a moment. If we can take just 1 sec and read the message on your screen, that top one. Take a moment and like and share the broadcast, okay? So if you haven't really liked the broadcast yet, and you have been here like nearly 2 hours now, right? You may take a moment and do that. Leave the comment section and just, let's take that number, possibly to 500. They're currently like below 400.